From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Tuesday, March the 14th, 2023. The Knesset this morning passed the first reading of a key piece of legislation advancing the judicial reform overhaul. The bill passed along party lines as expected, 61 to 52. It is referred to as the Override Clause bill because it would allow an override or immunity of review by Israel's High Court on certain laws and further limits the High Court's ability. The legislation needs 2 more rounds of votes in the Knesset before it can become law. The Times of Israel cited President Isaac Herzog, who has been pleading for a solution to the judicial overhaul crisis, telling a crowd at a ceremony in Tel Aviv yesterday, "We are in a serious, very serious situation, which may have political, economic, social, and security consequences. This is not a political compromise," he said. "This is a Sisyphean effort to find a correct formula of balance and hope, because the situation is very difficult and worrying." Protests against the judicial reform continue. The next mass demonstrations are set for Thursday. A new Center for Tolerance and Coexistence was announced today in the United Arab Emirates. The Manara Center, named for the Arabic word meaning a source of light, was established in Abu Dhabi in partnership with the Anti-Defamation League, who shared that immediate priorities of the center will include forging relationships with universities across the Middle East and Southeast Asia to promote peace and prosperity through coexistence around the world. CEO Jonathan Greenblatt in Abu Dhabi for the launch today said, "We are honored for ADL to be the key player in providing educational programming for this incredible effort." The Manara Center, he said, is a continuation of the progress towards peace and coexistence in the Middle East, building on the historic achievements in the region, and we look forward to continuing our work to bring people together in innovative ways in the years to come. Israeli researchers have developed the first mRNA vaccine against bacteria. Professor Dan Pe'er and Dr. Ido Khan's work was peer-reviewed in Science Advances on how they were able to modify the mRNA technology used to fight COVID-19 in developing a single-dose vaccine that fully protects mice against the lethal bacterial infection of Yersinia pestis, which causes the plague, which still is a danger in the world, in particular in parts of Africa and Asia. Pe'er, who leads the Laboratory of Precision Nanomedicine at the Shmunis School of Biomedicine and Cancer Research at Tel Aviv U, told the Times of Israel there are many pathogenic bacteria for which we have no vaccines. Moreover, due to the excessive use of antibiotics over the last few decades, many bacteria have developed resistance to antibiotics, reducing the effectiveness of these important drugs. Consequently, he said, antibiotic-resistant bacteria already pose a real threat to human health worldwide. Developing a new type of vaccine may provide an answer to this global problem. Well, Team Israel did not fare well last night at the World Baseball Classic. After a win Sunday night against Nicaragua, Israel lost 10-0 to Puerto Rico. Team Israel has to shake it off quickly, though, as it faces the Dominican Republic in Miami tonight. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Tuesday, March the 14th at 7 o'clock. A look at women in traditional Jewish text. At 7:30, Rabbi Bradley Shavit Artson speaks about the future of Judaism with Rabbi Nicole Guzik in a lecture series from Sinai Temple. At 9, Rabbi Angela Buchdahl is on L'chaim. At 10:30, we hear from author and feminist icon Letty Cottin Pogrebin. And coming up next, it's Good Week, Israel. And that's the JBS News Update for Tuesday, March the 14th, 2023. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.